Let's just check out the pedal itself here. We got input, output, signal flow is all going to go right to left. And on the top, we've got our power switch. And we've got a USB port for charging. There's another USB port to connect your phone to. And then we've got a headphone output. Then on the back, we kind of got a little diagram of the signal flow. And those are all color coordinated up here. Red section is the amp section, the type of amp, and then gain and tone for each one. Then the blue section here is all the modulation and delay. And then the green section at the end is the IR and cab. So when you turn the pedal on, right now it's in preset mode. So you're just switching between presets. If you push these two together, that puts you into edit mode, and you can then edit different parameters. The mod is to the left is chorus, to the right is flange, and then it turns off when it's in the middle. For the delay, the mix knob is the on-off. You can mix it full on, and then when you go all the way, that turns the delay off altogether. Same with the reverb. Turn it down all the way and it turns it off completely. And then this is basically just a mix knob. The IR and cab actually works the same. You can turn it all the way to the left and that turns off the impulse response or the cab simulation, and you could run it into your own IRs, or if you wanted to run it into an amp, you could do it that way. When we're in edit mode, you can see all the knobs blinking because everything's set kind of virtually still where they were. But as you move them, then you can see it goes to a solid. That indicates that where that knob is where it's actually set. And then you can save your changes by holding the corresponding button, and now it's saved. When you go to live mode, the lights don't blink at all. Where the knobs are is exactly where the settings are. You can also turn off the entire blocks so you can see red and red, blue, blue. For instance, if you had this set to like a rhythm tone and then you wanted to kick on some delay for a solo, you could just press that, play your solo, turn it back off. So a lot of nifty ways to use the pedal. And again, it's very cool that it fits in your hand. You can easily just stash this in a gig bag or a case and take it along with you. It's got a bunch of features and functionality in a real small package, so that's pretty cool. Basically everything you need to play, whatever your situation might be.
To access the tuner, you hold down the B and C buttons together. You can see the strings are labeled up at the top there. The knob will light up under the corresponding string. The three knobs to the right will light up to tell you if you're sharp or flat and when it's in tune. It's a pretty cool way of doing a built-in tuner. To connect the device via Bluetooth, hold down the A and B buttons together. The blue light at the top will start to blink, and then you want to connect to Cube Baby on your device. You'll see the light turn solid blue when it's connected. Now you'll be able to play music through the pedal and jam along with it also. And then you can hold down the A and B buttons together to disconnect from Bluetooth.